Monsignor Paul Dujak, welcoming you to reflect upon Capernaum. Capernaum lies on the shore of the Sea of Galilee. In Jesus' time, this obscure fishing village contained a customs house from which Jesus recruited the tax collector, the apostle Matthew. Capernaum was also manned by a small garrison of Roman troops serving under a centurion. The poverty of the town is evident in the fact that the Jews could not build their own synagogue. The devout centurion built it for them. Jesus later cured his servant. It is this centurion who said he was not worthy to have Jesus enter under his roof. We repeat his humble profession before we come up and receive Holy Communion today.
A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him asking for help. "Lord," he said, "my servant lies at home, paralyzed and suffering terribly." Jesus said to him, "Shall I come and heal him?" The centurion replied, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and that one, 'Come,' and he comes. I say to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to those following him, "Truly, I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west, and will take their places at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Then Jesus said to the centurion, "Go, let it be done just as you believed it would." And his servant was healed at that moment.
In this week's meditation, we reflect on the faith of a centurion and what his words mean to each of us. From Louis Verrocchio, at the Catholic Exchange, we bring you, "Lord, I am not worthy." Let's begin. "Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed." Each time we prepare to receive communion at Mass, we say these words and ask the Lord to heal not our servant, but our very soul, our inmost being. When saying these words, we're acknowledging that we're about to receive Him under the roof of our mouths into our bodies, the dwelling place of the soul. While this unusual language may feel uncomfortably distant compared to the incredible closeness we experience in Holy Communion, it's important to realize that these words are spoken in preparation for the divine encounter. Our response is intended to orient our thoughts to help us embrace the breathtaking reality of what is about to take place. Consider, if you will, this same experience in more earthly terms. Imagine your telephone rings one day and a voice on the other end says, "The Holy Father is coming to your house for a visit. He'll be walking through the front door in 5 minutes." How would you feel? In addition to being excited and thrilled at the prospect, you'd probably think, "Oh no, not me, not now, I'm not prepared. The house isn't clean enough. The furniture isn't good enough. I'm not well dressed enough," etc. So, when we are preparing to receive the Lord Jesus Christ in an infinitely profound way in the most holy Eucharist, it is absolutely essential that we consider these same sentiments, filled with anticipation and desire at the very thought, yet also with a sense that we're utterly unprepared for such a privileged encounter. The interior of our holy temple, our bodies, are not quite clean enough. Our holiness is not yet refined enough. In the words of the centurion, we simply are not worthy. Before communion, it is fitting that we tell Jesus, just as the centurion did, that we recognize him as Lord and that we really are not worthy of having him so abide in us. But the centurion didn't stop there, and neither do we. We recognize that Jesus is Lord, and so all that it takes is his mighty word, and our souls will in fact be healed of all unworthiness. Reflect today on your own humility and trust. Can you pray this prayer with the same faith as the centurion? Let him be a model for you, especially every time you prepare to receive Jesus under your roof in Holy Communion. Lord, I am not worthy of you. I am specially not worthy of receiving you in Holy Communion. Help me to humbly recognize this fact, and in that humility, help me to also recognize that you desire to be with me anyway. Jesus, I trust in you.